I fucked that up. Damn it. I feel like I was getting onto a roll. I got a text message and I wanted to read it. So I clicked on it while I was recording. And it went to the, and it stopped recording. So fucking A. Let's start over. The first thing I said was, you gotta listen to Ed Sheeran's new album. It's called Equals. Because it's fucking fantastic. And this motherfucker did it again. Just rocked my whole world with a whole album, front to back, solid. It's so exciting to be excited about music and to be proud of somebody. That's the way I felt about Linkin Park. Feel about Linkin Park. And they changed a lot over the years. But they kept doing good shit. I was never like, I don't know what direction you're going in. And Ed, has he changed? Not really. But he's got many different, styles. He's not just one thing. He's not just, love ballads. He also, he does, I don't know, he raps, but it's not, rap. Anyway, it's a good fucking album. And I have come to that conclusion every time he comes out with an album. Which leads me to my topic. I want to talk about, my arms are tucked in here. I want to talk about revisiting questions that have already been answered. So, for example, I decided when I was 12 years old that I would become a vegetarian. And that meant no animals. I still had people, I don't know why I'm still surprised, because it's 2021, why people just lump vegetarians and vegans together. I mean, I know it's they are distinct, and if you're a meat eater, then what difference does it make? It doesn't make a difference at all, except for just being aware of how other people do things, because there are so many more vegetarians and vegans and gluten-free and allergy people and dietary needs, but more and more people are choosing to eat in a specific way. So vegetarian, I don't eat animals, but I do eat eggs and dairy. I do a lot of dairy alternative though, if I can. I never buy milk. My milk is almond milk, creamer, same thing, but we eat cheese. Anyway, so why am I talking about that? Oh, so I decided when I was 12 to become a vegetarian for moral reasons. It was nothing to do with health. I was not health conscious when I was 12. And then when I was 14, I don't know, I honestly don't know why, but I was somebody had chicken nuggets, or I was thinking about chicken nuggets. I was man, I remember chicken nuggets from McDonald's were mad good. So I got some. I feel like it had something to do with a boy, but I don't know. So I got some and I had them and they didn't make me sick. And then I think I did that for a couple days in the same week. And I was okay, yeah, maybe I'm gonna eat meat again. And then I ate some pepperoni that had been in the fridge for a while, maybe a week or two. I don't know. My mom said, you can have that. It was from a New Year's Eve thing. So I ate the salami and I got violently fucking ill. Or pepperoni, whatever, the same thing. Violently ill, and I was that's it, never again. Not only because I can't digest it, but I don't need it, my body doesn't want it, and it's a moral issue for me. I was just testing my morals at 14, I guess. But so even if something smells good to me, I think well, would I want to have that? I come up with the answer is no. So I'm re-answering the same question, and I happen to keep coming up with the same answer. This is something that I truly believe in. It has been 28 years now. I'm pretty sure I'm not going back. It's the same thing with alcohol. I have chosen not to drink it. Not because I don't like the fucking taste of it or how it makes me feel, but it's a moral issue. I'm not willing to be... I don't want to be that person anymore, because I'm not a good version of me. And that's why, this is good to remember. That's why a lot of this shit is coming out. all of the shit in the, like when I feel bad, is because I was trying not to, it was like saving it for later. Like, no, I can't feel bad right now, so let me just shove it in the corner and not look at it, and now I don't drink all the time. Although, I don't know. Anyway, so I sometimes think, like, wouldn't it be so much easier if I drank? Or, like, remember when I was allowed to drink? I was thinking about that. So Chris and our anniversary was over the weekend, this past weekend. We went out to dinner, and I was thinking about it. I was like, if this was in the olden times, I would get drinks. This is what you do when you celebrate something, is you drink alcohol. I was like, oh wait, we don't do that anymore. And he doesn't either, which is so much easier. Anyway, I'm answering the same question over and over again. I'm coming up with the same answer. And to the point where it has become automatic. I feel the same way about what I believe my purpose is to do. And it's to help people if I can, help them. And how I do that now is I teach and I coach and I talk. Oh, that's interesting. That's so interesting. Yeah, when you like break it down, you get to just, so this is something we would say in Baptiste Methodology, like when you get to the form of the pose, like what's actually happening in the body. What am I actually doing to help other people? I just talk. I talk on here, and then I talk at both jobs that I have. It's all talking. I don't produce anything. At the end of the day, there's no tangible result. It's just an overall feeling. I talk to make people feel better and improve their lives. And I have been doing that via these methods, and I thought that these are the only, like this is the exact thing. I'm supposed to teach people what to do with their bodies as a yoga teacher and a CrossFit coach. And I believe that still. But sometimes I have to keep asking the question of like, how long can we actually do this for? How long until it's like fucking sad? It is very different now. I am not knocking. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying how I feel. I work for fucking phenomenal people. Both Shane at the gym and like that whole crew, and then Megan Dustin at the yoga studio. I love it. I don't actually want to do the work of being an owner at fucking all. I don't want to do it. And I love working for them personally, just on my, that's what I prefer, because I don't want to do that job. That job fucking sucks. But from an outside perspective, I feel like a fucking loser. Like how much respect do you give to a 40-year-old fitness instructor the end? Not like on the side, doesn't own a studio, own a gym, own fucking anything, and probably will never own another thing ever because the salary is this big. But it's fulfilling on my purpose, and I like doing it. And the schedule is good because I tailor it to what I need with the kids. So I have been living like this is the only answer for all of the reasons. All the reasons. I don't know, just what I wanted to talk about. You gotta check in. You gotta check in, same thing with your relationships. Like check in and be like, wait, am I going along with this from momentum, or is this person still in my life because I want them there? Do I really want them there? Or would it be like if they weren't there? It doesn't just have to be intimate relationships, but friendships too. I feel like we put such an emphasis on, when we're little, like someone being your best friend. Charlotte says that all the time. Well, not right now, but her and her one friend, they're best friends. And then for a little bit, her best friend was best friends with somebody else. And I remember that shit being like, no, you're my best friend. That's how I am with Chris. I'm like, you gotta tell me I'm your best, number one, fucking everything is the best because of me. I want to hear it all the time. Very one-on-one focus. I'm an only child that needed an enormous amount of attention. I'm not sure if you could tell. What? Best friend. Oh, sometimes we just have seasons of friendship. I've had so many seasons of friendships. Like, it's like a Netflix. I've had series, and sometimes they last many seasons, sometimes it's just a pilot. Relationships are like that across the span of your life. And let's bring it back. If my purpose is to try and help other people, I need to interact with as many people as I can so that I can learn from them. This sounds fucking nuts. So that I can learn from them and get as much knowledge as I can that might be helpful to other people, and then use my talking mechanism to spread the word. It sounds like I think I'm fucking Jesus. I don't, even though I'm wearing this robe. It's called a special cozy. That's not really what it's called. It's just what Tony called it. So anyway, there's many reasons one might learn information and get paid to spread it. You gotta zoom out, that's all. Okay, and then what else? Oh, I wrote update to terms and conditions. Yeah, and in that, you might decide, when you ask a question that you've already asked before, you might decide that maybe the answer is still partially true, or that you need an update to your terms and conditions. Like, hey, I still want to be friends with you, but me and Christina, we kind of just had an unspoken every other weekend, we are hiking on Sundays. Unless you know something ahead of time, or it's bad weather, just assume that that's happening, and of course we always would check in. And then once we finished the 46, we said that the terms and conditions of our friendship was not, we weren't reserving Sundays for each other anymore. Not that we wouldn't hike, but just it's not penciled in. Yeah, that's a good example. Or the update to your terms and conditions might be, you drink a whole lot and I don't really want to hang out with you when you drink, so let me know if that changes. I don't know. Don't know that I've said that to anyone, but I certainly felt that way. I don't want to go hang out with you if all you're gonna do is drink. No. Okay, I think I'm done talking. You should go listen to the album. Ed Sheeran. Equals.